Well, this is going to be a start of the video. So this is the practice server which they set up, and I'm gonna give it a go. 142 one. What the hell, bro? These guys are fast as fuck. Let's go. This feels nice actually. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we should go a little bit later. I don't want tire changes, 30-minute lap, right? So I needed to check out the tire degradation, but it seems to be fine. So if there's no mandatory pit stop either, so let me just check. What do I have actually? Pit stop strategy. How much fuel do I have? Let's check that fuel. 30 minutes and it's like 140, so let's take it as 4. What math am I doing? 30 minutes, 15 laps. Let's keep it low. Good, let's go. So now this is the beginning of the track. Lap. And the thing is, this is a flat out corner, the first corner, and you keep going, maintain 5th, then you downshift to 3rd, and you keep the momentum. And there's a hill over here, but when you turn in, it just has to work. You have to go good with the pedal. And then there's a mini straight, and just maintain 5th. Don't change to 6th, so you lose power. And when you reach the cone, you brake and maintain the apex. That's the first one. Miss the second and try getting the turn. See, I missed it because I'm a pleb. But anyway, and you keep going. And yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's a qualifying. Yeah, so you keep going. And yeah, this is the tricky turn. So when you maintain the apex, what happens is you get a good exit. That's what you have to try over here. Maintain a good exit. And here, yeah, that's a straight, but that's a tricky, like, flat out corner, which you have to lift off in a certain place, then only you can make it flat out. So yeah, downshift to 2nd and you keep going. And then here, this is the easy part. So there's a very slow corner, you shift to 2nd. It's very deceptive. You might think it's like just a right angle turn, but it's actually a hairpin. It's very deceptive. And all these parts are easy. All these are flat out turns. No problem at all. And then when you reach this corner, go down to 3rd, maintain 3rd. 3rd? Okay. 3rd and maintain 3rd. Till you reach the finish line. That's what I've noticed because it has the best power. And this is the lap around Calabogie. Okay, anyway, so the race, this is the beginning of the race, and I actually get a decent start. Look at it. So I maintain this position. And this is a T1, but since T1 is flat out, it doesn't matter. I don't think any incidents that should have occurred have occurred. So you just maintain the speed. I didn't let the people behind get to me. And yeah, the first and second person seems like they're getting away, but the person in second isn't that quick actually. But you'll understand what I'm going to say. I actually messed some things up in between the race. Anyway, look at this. Clearly I'm the faster one in this corner, but doesn't matter. Anyway, I caught up to him, and this is where it all goes wrong. It looks like I did a dive bomb, yeah? I mean, look at that. But in my defense, that is the line I take, and I've been taking that line since practice, so I didn't expect him to come there. It's my fault. Of course it is my fault. But then again, I don't know. I think he could have been a little more careful. I'm not sure. I mean, you guys decide whose mistake it was. And yeah, you heard that, right? That's exactly what I sounded like during the race. Anyway. Oh yeah, but by the way, the guy in the first, Victor, that guy has been doing 141s consistently. So I knew I'm not going to be the guy to catch him up. He just left the race, bro. And at this point, I'm just catching up with back markers. Okay, now here's the part where I screw up. I touch the sand. I mean, here the grass, the sand, they're unforgiving. They are very unforgiving. and therefore I just have to keep going. And the back marker who I overtook seems to have like overtook me. But in the end, I mean, of course, he's the back marker. I could get the position back, so that was the hard part. And now for the rest of the race. Now the fuel is pretty tight.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. This is brilliant. Keep it up. That's half distance. I think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some.
So what you just heard is crew chief telling me that fuel is tight, and it actually wasn't. It was like perfectly spot on. That's it. But then again, I mean, I'm driving here for the first time, so I really don't know anything about the fuel consumption of this car. And man, was it crazy. But anyway, what I really knew was that my tires were dying. Now by this time you would wonder, you know what, Alan, seems like it's time to pit, bro. But I, like an idiot, was like, you know what, I think I should go. But I mean, there were times where I screw up, so I thought like I could survive with these tires, but I was so wrong. And because of this stupidity, like Gavin, who's behind me, started gaining up on me somehow. I don't know. But he didn't pit either, so I don't understand. Like, he's better at driving with screwed up tires than I was. So, seems that was the case. Anyway, but the problem is, I was planning on pitting and I forgot to pit. But bygones are bygones, and I pit this lap. So this is my first time pitting in Assetto Corsa, weirdly. So what happened was, I entered the pits because I was losing grip. I mean, if I didn't enter, I'd be the idiot. So I had to change it in between the race, the strategy. Look at that, yeah. So I get it, and yeah, I mean, it's slow inside the pits. But the problem is, I missed the braking point. Look at that, I go in front, okay? Like boom. I slide. I had to take reverse, come, set properly. Then, my nice boys, the 4 of them, changed tires. Apparently, faster pit stop than Ferrari, so it's fine. And I get going. And man, the drive was not the drive of my life, but it was a good drive. Now the problem was, Gavin was in front of me, but I knew he didn't pit. So I didn't like think of it as much of an issue, but there was only 7 minutes left and Gavin is not a slow guy. He's pretty much like as fast as I am.
God, now it feels so much better to drive.
Yeah, that's me expressing my gratitude for pitting, dumbass. Okay, so at least now I know like pit stops are important. So I keep going. In this case, like Gavin was in front of me, I was catching up to him like big time. I had more grip, I was getting better exits, I was getting better entries. But sometimes you do stupid shit. Now, as I told you, sometimes you do this. And what happens is, you lose all strength in your mind. You're like, why? Why? And look at that, I'm not even talking in the microphone. That's how sad I was. I was like, you know what, screw all this. But the funny thing is, even Gavin lost at the exact same corner. So I didn't lose much time. I could catch up to Gavin actually. And in the end of the speedrun thingy, this is what you are going to see. So I caught up with him, and the exact turning.
That's 2 minutes
Where,
left. 2 minutes.
wait, is that the turning? Yeah, exact turning. Where he got scared and he left because I took the same line before. So I knocked him apart. But look at that. He lost grip too and he just went to the side. Either that or he braked like in front of me. Something happened, and anyway, Gavin was no more an issue. But I was on my way to my podium. I mean, I was on the podium, but like, what? Second place, P2. I was on my way to P2. And that's why this very fast session. Because I mean, that's it. The race, other than this section, was pretty boring. Boring in the sense I love driving the car. So I don't think it was boring, but it'll be boring for you guys. There's nothing going on. So yeah. I mean, I do my
Oh, no.
stupidities.
Oh,
in between.
fuck.
Yeah, look at that.
Between the lines.
And Gavin was catching up. Look at that. Gavin's like 4 seconds behind me. Didn't matter. I just kept going. And this turning is very yeah, I'm angry at this turn. It's so deceptive, and half of the time, I mean, I know the track too. That's the problem. I'm an idiot. I just don't remember the track. Anyway, I just maintain the time, and oh yeah,
Remaining.
my fuel was the issue. Like,
What's next week?
look at that. I'm getting my second place now. I'm excited. Apparently, that's how I'm
Drive,
excited.
That's a podium.
Yeah, this grace was crazy, bro. I mean, I was talking to my buddies in Discord, so yeah, that's true. I shouldn't have. I was actually pooping my pants by the end of the session.
Oh, I love
But
this
it was
track,
fun.
bro. It's like there's so many places to overtake, and they have like very like tricky corners. All of fun. I mean, it is just great.
See, I'm not making sense because the adrenaline was inside. Anyway,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is true.
This race was fun.
Pretty sure a Formula One car would be better over here.
Oh, really, Alan? I didn't know. I was just excited to talk to some Saipamar.
Anyway, thanks for the
That's it.
race, guys. See you later. Bye bye.
Yeah, that's how I exit Discord chat. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next race.